base the Manus used to keep its elite house 4 years ago. It has never been reversed by the storm. I'd like to investigate that place again.
So you've been there many times. Well, that'd make a good start for Team Timekeeper.
Let's see what Zeno and Laplace have left here.
Wait a second, Regulus. Show me the thing in your arms. It has my name on it.
Wow, true. Are there any other Vertin in the Foundation?
As far as I know, no one is called by that name but me.
No one can stop a pirate from opening her fresh trophy!
Biographer Erd has recently published her latest travel notes, Roaming in a Peyron, which has started a new round of craze for traveling in the Aegean Sea region. The chief editor of The Voice of the Millennium strongly recommends this book, praising it to be the literary reproduction of the romantic, elegant, and classical dreams, a glimpse of the golden era. Among them, criticisms abound. The Babylonian Review issued a warning that the author's observation of the Apollo star was fatally inaccurate. Self-driving tourists can easily get lost in the Gorgon Current backwash if they do not correct their direction by 3.14 degrees on the Ford Sextant Model T. Time for late-night news.
What? End of the 20th century? Voice of the Millennium? Is this radio broadcasting news in 1999? Miss Morzon, watch your six. Let us help you.
Didn't expect them to be clever enough to disguise themselves as the Foundation's investigators. They sure have learned a thing or two.
Timekeeper, please take a look at this box. I'm afraid this is what they came here for.
This is... the Manus Mast they used to stay immune to the storm.
And those ridiculous radio programs, End of the 20th Century, Voice of the Millennium and Roaming in a Peyron. Don't waste our time. Otherwise, we have no choice but bathe you with this bottle of vodka.
Jeez, do you really mean that? Anything less cruel?
Formalin, of course! I never waste my drinks.
Yeah, that's more like it.
But I really don't know anything. I'm just the receiver of signals. Please believe me. When I woke up, I was already in that box.
This interrogation won't get us anywhere. Laplace didn't detect any unusual arcane marks on her.
But she was there with those Manus pawns in that base. Say anything you want, she will still be a solid suspect.
Yes, I understand what you mean. But for now, the evidence can't support our speculation. A field trip may be helpful, I guess. The Gorgon Current is mostly created in the Aegean Sea, near the Balkan Peninsula. I remembered an Arcanum magazine in the 1970s had a detailed article about this and introduced the circulating current. I read it in the periodical room in SPDM.
Are you saying that all those broadcasts are leading us to an actual place. It's gone out of sight. Oh, I have a bad feeling about this.
It plans to tear the ship apart from the inside. Everyone watch out!
Your watch was wrong.
Pardon me?
This is the year 2007, is it not?
Did a biographer named Erd visit here before? In 1999?
A palindromic number and the largest three-digit natural number.
Sorry to interrupt, but I only meant to ask about Erd the biographer. She'd been here on this island and written a travel note called Roaming in Aperon. Does the name or the book ring a bell?
I am sorry. I have no idea about the fragments of matters you're talking about.
Fragments of matters?
What is that supposed to mean?
Judging from the fact that you have unreadable bones, you are certainly neither a Yao nor a human. A Grumpkin? No.
Oh, I'm also an arcanist.
My instinct told me that I should flee to the end of the world the moment I saw you.
Hello.
Are you joining them, Miss Marta?
I find myself uncertain of which way to go. Would you kindly give me some guidance?
The guidance I can offer you is limited, Miss Marta. I think fate knows its own fate better than anyone.
Thank you for your advice. I think I understand.
Also, the person you were looking for, I am not familiar with a biographer named Erd. However, in my recollections from the previous 6, there was a lady with a soul number just as unique as yours.
Are you saying?
Sadly, these vague scraps of information were all that I inherited. I hope they will be useful to you.
Despite these developments, your mission remains the same. Contact Atu editor Barbara, who was last seen near Route 77 collecting information, and find Erd's current whereabouts through her. Since Atu editors use a special communication channel, her current location is still unknown. We'll be in touch as soon as there's any new information.
All right, Capitan. Any progress on finding Erd?
That's why you came looking for me, right? I'll ask the wind for you. It's the least I can do.
Did she doze off?
I'm listening. Oh, I heard it. The answer. A distant wind told me that Miss Erd's latest submission came from the Sao Paulo Veterans Residence. The article she submitted was an excellent piece, but Atu doesn't know anything beyond that.
Okay.
Hmm? What's this red button on the chair? Take a look. She signed something here. But I thought her name was Doris.
My old friend. That marble chair the Foundation gave you. What's the secret behind it? What happened to you after you pressed that button?
Nothing.
Do you remember what happened after you walked into that white house?
I'm sorry. I don't know anything about that.
My dear Miss Earth, your name continues to show up between the occurrences of the storm. I don't know what you've encountered, what you've experienced in all this time, but your very existence is about to change the fate of us all.
Why did Igor abduct Miss Erd? And why does he want Kimberly? And where are Igor and his army going? Why did they defect? Mr. Carson, who was reversed by the storm of 1929, has somehow reappeared in 1990. Or maybe there's more to it. Could it be that the storm doesn't kill people? At least, not physically.